Alright guys, we're back. So I just wanted to get my routing right, and then now it's all set. And so we got about an hour and 20 minutes to go to get home, like 3:30 or so. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I guess I'm not showing you enough stuff. Maybe I'll just throw some pictures of the bikes I'm interested in. You guys tell me your opinion. My buddies from New Jersey, well, one of them anyway, Joe, he's definitely into the dual sports. I mean, when he was younger, that's all he had, and he rode in the dirt all the time. So I think he would appreciate me getting one. So I'm sure if he's watching, Joe, what do you think? Moto I dug that thing. It does 75 miles an hour. I can put off-road tires on it to go off-road. Yet it has that really cool racer look. I really like that supermoto look. I was telling people back in the, when I did a video with my Scrambler, I did it, I called it my Supermoto, which I thought it was my Supermoto because the thing had plenty of power. It was just gutsy. You could wheel stand. I raced my buddy with his Ducati Diavolo, and I didn't stand a chance with him, but it was a quick bike. It was fun. It was absolutely a blast to ride, and I missed that bike so much. I wish I didn't sell it. I just wish I didn't sell it, but I got to do it. I just have to look forward to the next one. And yeah, so this one kind of reminds me of that, except it's a mini one. So who knows? That bike has been sitting there for he told me for not 3 months, for a month and a half. He says that's really strange. None of these bikes usually sit there that long. But then he explained to me why, because most of these guys want these bikes for off-road hunting, whatever, and they just don't want that bike because that bike is more for you know, just being a hooligan on the street, you know. And but that might be a good thing if that bike is there for a little bit longer. Maybe the guy will come down in price. Maybe he won't. But you know, I'll kind of, you know, if I really like the bike, I do my research on the bike, I might come back and say, man, you know, can you do 6,500 out the door? So I know that's probably a big whatchamacallit, but then I would probably think of doing it. So yep, nice long straightaway. Oh my god, this would be so cool if we were I was with my buddy that likes to fucking roll race. Paul, I know you're listening once in a while. You might not get this far in the video because it's long. This video is going to be a pretty long one. I'll shorten it up though. And man, this would be a cool roll race. We could be doing, I could max mine out on this one, 137, 138, and his maxes out about 150 or 160. That would have been cool. Nice long straightaway. So the weather's still beautiful. It's 73 degrees, partly cloudy or partly sunny. I don't know what the difference is. I think if it's partly sunny, it's mostly sunny. Less clouds. Partly cloudy is mostly cloudy. Less sun. Does that kind of sound right, guys? I think so. Okay, we got our solar panel farm. So we're still not getting to it. So the twisties it's gonna take a little bit. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys, and we'll turn it back on. And if I only had one bike, and I know this is a cliche and everybody says it, and this is the bike I would own. The Speedmaster would be gone, and this is the bike I would own if I could only have one bike. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's, you know, that's a true sign of how good a bike is. It's the bike that you would take if you couldn't. The one bike, the question, now I don't get a lot of viewers, but the guys that do respond, if you could own just one bike to do it all, and that's the bike you use all the time, not just a freaking absolutely the coolest looking bike that, oh my god, it's really not great to ride all the time, but it's still so cool, it handles it so fast. The bike that you want to use every day, you want to go everywhere with it, the bike that you would own, and you only could have one, what would it be? Hands down, it would be this bike for me. Now, I'm sure there's lots of other bikes that are out there, but hands down, this would be the bike. So guys, tell me, what would be the bike that you would want to own if you could only one bike? Only one bike you can own, and that's it. So you tell me what you think it is. I'd be curious to see what you guys say, you know. But to me, that's like, you know, like a painful thing because I don't want to own one bike. I'd like to have like probably about 6. Pretty much one for every day. That's what I want. I want off-road, on-road, super cruiser, sport bike, all-around bike like this. That's what I want. I want a lot of bikes, but I don't have the room, and really I got so much into my, I'm not crying poverty, folks. I just have so much into my racing operation. It's just hard to just buy so many bikes. I wish I had the expendable cash, because I would. But I can buy old ones. Oh, I definitely would have an old bike. I'm going to look to find an old bike. I want to work on another old bike. And from what that guy was telling me, I think I'm going to look for an 81-550 Yamaha. So that's the bike I'm going to look for. He said the parts are out there. There's a good database for them and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to look for. And it just looked as cool as can be. And the guy that I was talking to, I wish I would have videoed it. The guy was just such a cool dude. I guess he was in his late 30s, early 40s or something. But he was just a cool dude. Just an average Joe restoring bikes. You know, just smiling away, happy to be riding, just like me. You know, he said, you know, he goes, you know, because we introduced ourselves. He goes, Ken, I'm just happy to ride. When you hang out with a guy who says I'm happy to ride, you know you're riding with the right guy. Not a guy that's going to show off doing wheelies or just, you know, doing stupid shit all the time. Just a guy who's happy just to be riding. And you know, he lives in that area though, so we're far away, but it'd be kind of cool to hook up with him, but you know, we didn't really exchange anything. It's just that, just a cool dude, just somebody, you know, it gives me faith in the humankind, that not everybody's a dirtbag and a narcissist out for themselves. And I don't know what that guy was doing. That guy scared the shit out of me. Hey folks, you probably couldn't see it. It didn't look like much, but all of a sudden he just made a fucking turn. I mean, he just went towards the center line abruptly. He didn't do it gradually, he did it abruptly. And that just scared the shit out of me. I said, well, right there, I said, that's my number, buddy. I'm going right through that fucking windshield. And I'll be fucking dead instantly. But it didn't happen. So I got by that one. Yeah, you know, the dirtbags are in this fucking world, and that don't give a shit about anything but themselves. And you could give them fucking $1 billion, they wouldn't be happy. And you know, I think I've said this before, I don't need millions, I don't need billions. I just need a couple of bikes in my race car, and I'm as happy as a clam. Are clams happy? I'd like to know that. It's a saying in the United States. It's a saying in Australia or UK. Happy as a clam? Oh, I am. So, where are the twisties, Kenny? All right, we'll be back with the twisties. I'm just gonna, you know, otherwise I'll be just rambling on. Guys, we're back again. Took a different route home, but not by my choice. Kind of just made the wrong turn, so I couldn't hit those twisties that I wanted. Yeah, timing is everything. Oh, 3 acres for sale up here. Yeah, I'm not gonna live up here. So yeah, I didn't get the route I wanted to, so Yeah, so I guess we'll just kind of finish up. I think it was a good day. Great day for riding. Got to see some bikes. Got to talk to some cool. Got to talk. See my English language? I butcher it. I absolutely butcher the English language. Got to talk to some cool dudes, bikers. Just all have the same interest. It was pretty cool, and maybe I'll be buying something after all, but not super expensive. Because you know me, I always like buying stuff. Yeah. What else? What can I say to sign off? I just wish I had those twisty roads. All right, guys. So, this must be 95 we're crossing. Huh? Maybe we'll pick them up here. I just forget the road I was on. I could have sworn it's taking me back the same way, but it decided to take me back a different way. So, just got to deal with it, I guess. Nice curve up here. I mean, this is a curve you want to take in about 80 to 90. I don't know if I have the balls to do that. Well, about 80, but that's accelerating into the turn. My issues are going into the turn. It's like I start trail braking a little. I don't put too much brake on just to get the speed that I want. And sometimes I put too much brake on when I know I could have taken the turn a little harder, but whatever. He goes, a squirrel. I didn't get him. At least he didn't stop in the road. In Jersey, they stop in the road and they look at you, and then you run them over. Not because you want to, just because they're stupid. So, all right, guys. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little ranting about the people that hate on the BMW. I don't hate the BMW. Obviously, I love the BMW, and you know, if you're a hater or a disliker or tell me I'm full of shit, oh no, that's the house I want. That's absolutely perfect, guys. Perfect. All right, sorry. Just drop a comment and say, guy, you're all wrong. You know. And I'm a man and a big boy, and I'll be able to take it. So, you know. All right, guys. So I'm out of here. I can't wait to do another video. The weather's going to turn for the colder. Maybe tomorrow we'll do another one. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to head down to the North Carolina, the battleship. It's about an hour and a half south of me. So that would be kind of cool. So I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. Hopefully it all works out. And then I'll have another video in another couple of days because I'm always doing these like 3 or 4 days apart. So that's it, folks. A lot of cows. I can't help myself. I just keep going along. All right, that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Later.